Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time or today, let's let's continue the German career on the Messerschmitt 110.
Guten Morgen. Ihr Einsatz besteht im engen Begleitschutz für die Bomber. Ziel der Bomber Portsmouth. Die Bomber sollen den Konvoi bombardieren, der sich auf das Gebiet zubewegt. Sie treffen hier mit den Bombern zusammen und begleiten sie zu ihrem Ziel. Im Zielgebiet sollen sich massive Flakstellungen befinden. Seien Sie also vorsichtig. Teilweise bewölkter Himmel ist für das Zielgebiet vorhergesagt. Viel Glück!
Okay, so basically another escort for the bombers, for Stukas probably. They will attack the convoy and we should protect them.
Walküre-Führer, hier ist Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Kugelblitzstaffel, Vektor 270, Höhe 5 Kilometer. Ende. Verstanden. Wotan Bodenkontrolle, Vektor 270.
So we are part of a 8 aircraft formation. I'm gonna activate the autopilot, time compression. Okay, there are the Stukas in the distance.
Hier ist Kugelblitzstaffel. Danke für die Gesellschaft. Ende. Hier ist 1. Verstanden, Kugelblitzführer.
Okay, 12 Stukas, 8 Messerschmitts. We are going to cross the canal. And I was suggested to attack the radar stations on the British coast. I will try to do so in this mission. Okay, seems like we completely joined the bombers. I was just checking whether the coast is visible already or not, but seems like not. Oh, I can see the coast already, so we will fly past the coast, so not like completely into the British territory. Maybe I will see the coastline all the time just on the right side until we attack the convoy. Okay, this flight won't be as long as yesterday's US Air Force flight, definitely. This is not a Berlin, or I'm not flying from Berlin, so just Saint-Omer in the France, or Saint-Omer, so it's very close. The target have to be really close somewhere already. I mean the convoy. But before we attack the convoy, we should meet with Hurricanes or Spitfires. Usually the attack came first, just before you attack the ground target. You are being attacked by the defense fighters, so or defending fighters. So I'm expecting them to appear any second. We are in 12,000 feet. Almost. Maybe that's the optimum altitude for the dive bombers for these Stukas to start their bombing run. It's not so high like usually the level bombing aircrafts are. So basically, if there is a level bomber like Heinkel Junkers or some Lancaster B-17, B-24, B-26, they usually fly in higher altitudes just to avoid the ground fire, and maybe make it for the fighters difficult to climb into such height. It definitely takes more time to climb from 10,000 to 20,000 than from 0 to 10,000, for example. Just the climb rate is the highest at the ground and slowly decreases while the aircraft is climbing into the thinner air. So there is a difference between the climb rate. Looks like we are slow. I don't know why we changed the formation, why we are behind these Stukas. I expect to be in front of them all the time, just to see what's going on in front, and they will just check their like rear from time to time. They have like rear gunners as well, the same as in this Messerschmitt. So the rear gunner can say whether he sees something behind or not. So it's nearly impossible to get on 6 onto a Stuka or Messerschmitt 110 without being notified. So maybe in a low visibility weather conditions or from down below. So if you approach from down below, the rear gunner is unable to see you. That's the only way how to approach this aircraft unnoticed. We are still keeping our distance behind these Stukas. There is an airfield on the right side on the ground. On the way back, if I will have some ammo left, I will definitely try to destroy some of the radar stations on the ground. According to the sound of the engine, we are flying almost at the neutral speed or neutral speed without any thrust whatsoever, so that's interesting. It's definitely not a good idea to fly like this, like across the coastline. Basically the aircraft from all of these airfields on the ground, which are spread across the coastline, may attack you. So definitely there is a better strategy or tactics just to fly through the canal like more perpendicular to the coast and just attack and return back to the coast. We are in a flak, so I hope we won't receive any hits. Oh, there was one shot down already. One of the Stukas was falling down from the sky, and I cannot even lock it now. So it's definitely somewhere. Might be already on the ground. Yeah, definitely. So one Stuka was lost. The flak in this game is not very accurate. Like in reality, it was more more precise. It provided a bigger threat to such formation like we are flying in such low altitude. Basically, it would be a suicide just to fly straight, not to change your altitude or your direction. Basically, you would be already dead. Maybe all the formation in such low altitude. And the flak is not so concentrated in this game. Basically, you can see that the distance between the explosions, and us is quite big. As you can see, there are like 6 Stukas on the left side of the formation and just 5 on the right side. So definitely one of them got shot down by the flak. I hope that both the gunner and the pilot were able to bail out. That's the situation when you fly such strange course just over the coastline, where all the defenses basically were located. And we are flying here for, I don't know, maybe half an hour in the like normal time. So it's a plenty time for enemies to defend you, defeat you basically, and for the ground cannons as well to attack you. So it definitely wasn't a good idea. Time acceleration set to normal automatically by the game, so some enemies must be nearby. I'm waiting for the...
Feindliche Jäger in Position 11 Uhr. Achtet auf feindliche Jäger von hinten. Schnappen wir uns die Jungs.
11 Uhr is on the different side than we are turning currently. Let's not collide into other aircrafts. So 11 Uhr is there, okay. It's 11 o'clock. I don't know why all the fighters went to the right side. Okay, let's focus on this guy at the back. Looks like he's not interested in attacking those Stukas. He's more into the... Oh! He's more into attacking us, the fighters. That's okay. That's our role. Too low.
Englische Jäger in Position 11 Uhr.
I have to not forget about the flight model of the BF-109 and fly very, very carefully.
Wo seid ihr, Jungs? Hier ist 6. Greife an! Nähern uns dem Ziel. Noch 10 Minuten. Ende.
So many shots, but just into the wings. So basically he's still flying, but his like ailerons must be really damaged or even destroyed already. But he's still able to fly somehow. Finally. Finally got him.
Wo seid ihr, Jungs? Wir brauchen sofortige Unterstützung! Hier ist Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Kugelblitzstaffel, 10 Kilometer. Kurs Südwest. Vektor 240. Höhe 5 Kilometer. Ende. Verstanden. Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Vektor 240.
Looks like 4 bandits. No, just 3 bandits are still following this Stukas. So let's focus on these guys. Very slow. Oh, maybe when I compare it to the Mustang yesterday, I'm really slow. But maybe it's okay for the Messerschmitt 110. And looks like only 7 Stukas are flying there. So basically, many of them got destroyed already. That's not a good sign.
Die schießen uns in Stücke! Bitte sofortige Unterstützung!
That's true, that's true.
Ein Feind weniger!
Okay, he has been shot down. About other guys.
Jäger! In Position 3 Uhr unterhalb.
Let's focus on this guy. He's still keeping his altitude, so let's attack him first. And then the guy which went lower. Thank you for changing the direction into me.
Guter Schuss!
Okay, looks like these Hurricanes are going to attack the Stukas, so let's change their minds. Ouch! I do not want to stay on these islands, guys, so don't shoot me.
Hier ist 8. Verstanden.
I've just asked my wingman to attack my target, so basically he might be able to help me if he's somewhere close. I really would appreciate some help from the other fighters, just because I have like 2 Hurricanes here in the dogfight.
Uhr.
I don't know whether I should turn with the first bandit or change my direction and attack the second bandit. Who knows? Who knows? My speed is low. I have to be careful. I heard strange noises coming from my wings.
Uhr.
Still turning behind him. Hurricane has definitely better turn radius when comparing to the Messerschmitt 110, but I can only hope that he will get bored from it and he will start doing something else. He's somewhere above me. Let's change our direction a little bit. Let's try to turn some verticals into our maneuvers. I'm way too fast. Maybe I can change the excessive speed for the... Okay. Something changed already, so I might be able now, if I turn very quickly, I might be able to get on his 6 now. At least I hope so. Still the speed is okay. Okay. Maybe one more turn.
Englische Jäger, 2 Uhr oberhalb.
Okay, there he is. He's like 500 feet above me, but that's pretty okay. I can live with that, but I cannot do what he's doing right now. It's too much for my speed. What about my rear gunner? He's not shooting and I'm being shooted by someone from behind. And he's falling down. He's way too slow. He might crash into the ground, basically. Yeah, he crashed it. Okay. So that's one. What about the other guy? It's Messerschmitt and he's somewhere behind me. Like so. Let's fly into him. And let's ask my wingman to attack my target again.
Hier ist Kugelblitz Staffel. Wir sind am Ziel. Beginnen den Bombenangriff.
Okay, Stukas are going to attack the convoy. That's nice from them. And he's very fast. But I'm faster. I'm just getting worried about my engines. They might get hot very soon. Just because I'm on a full power all the time when the dogfight started.
Wo seid ihr, Jungs? Wir brauchen sofortige Unterstützung. Gute Arbeit, alle zusammen. Hier ist Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Einsatz abgeschlossen.
I'm way faster than he is.
Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Wo seid ihr, Jungs? Wir brauchen sofortige Unterstützung.
Very quickly reducing the distance.
Wir werden angegriffen. Wiederhole. Wir werden
Perfect.
angegriffen.
Perfect shot.
Wo seid ihr, Jungs?
One guy is here.
Hier ist 8. Ziel zerstört.
And another guy behind him. Okay, two guys here. I'm gonna attack this one, which is lower than the first one. He's too fast. It will take very long just to get into the firing position. Let's try to be perfectly behind him so he won't be able to see me from the hurricane. It's a pretty big blind spot. The same with the Spitfire, but the later versions of the Spitfire got or were equipped with the drop-like canopy, water drop canopy, so basically it greatly improved the visibility from the cockpit.
Wir werden angegriffen. Wiederhole. Wir werden angegriffen. Wo seid ihr, Jungs?
Perfect shot. Amazing, amazing. I've read in some of the books that many of the pilots even didn't know why they were shot down. Like they didn't even see their enemies. They were flying like normally, and they were being shot down, and they do not know even who shot them down. No, 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 no! That was a mistake. Okay, another aircraft, but he might be still flying. And my engine starts overheating, but his engine is overheating more than mine, definitely. And looks like he bailed out. Okay, so that's it.
Hier ist Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Kugelblitzstaffel, 50 Kilometer. Kurs Ost, Vektor 180. Höhe 2 Kilometer. Ende. Verstanden. Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Vektor 180.
Okay, he bailed out. 50 kilometers to the bomber squadron. I will ask that there are some bandits nearby.
Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Feinde. 50 Kilometer zurück. Kurs Nordost. Vektor 060. Höhe 2 Kilometer. Ende. Verstanden. Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Vektor 060.
Okay, it's 50 kilometers. I might not be able to get there. They will be landing already. Let me check my my temperature. Okay, it's really high, both engines. So I will try to cool them down. So far no smoke from them, so we are okay. I just need to cool them down, basically, that's it. And in the meantime I can fly here past the coast and just try to find some suitable targets for me, like the radar stations, for example. Most of them were located south of the London, basically not in this part. I'm too far from London, so might be less of them here, but we'll try. One of them is definitely on this island. I saw it on the briefing screen on the southeast part of this island in front of me. But I'm not gonna fly there. I will check this coast and then we'll move to the other coast.
Hier ist Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Kugelblitzstaffel, 50 Kilometer. Kurs Ost, Vektor 210. Höhe 2 Kilometer. Ende. Verstanden. Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Vektor 210.
I'm gonna climb a little bit higher, just because there might be some air bases nearby, or the flak from the ground might be shooting at me. And I do not want to receive any like small arms fire. If it is a flak, you can pretty much change your direction, change your altitude, your heading. That's okay, and you are able to dodge the fire. But if it is small arms, some machine gun from the ground, it's much harder for you to dodge it, especially if you are slow and low. If I counted it correctly, I was able to shoot down 5 enemies during this flight. So that's a good result. Maybe I will use the time acceleration just a little bit. It was a long flight across the coast and still will be a long flight if I do not use the acceleration. So far no radar stations here. Maybe there are somewhere further in the land, like in the UK, not here on the coast. And there was a flak over this city, basically. So let's try to avoid it if possible. There is an airfield. I would definitely expect some radar stations to be here, like protecting or not protecting, just providing the view for the enemies which might attack this airfield and this city, for example. So that's my expectation, but seems like nothing like this is here. And it's so good that this game doesn't have the dynamic campaign. Otherwise, 3 hurricanes might just took off from the base behind me and simply shoot me down. Like there is no tomorrow. So far, unable to find any radar stations check my engines. Okay, still hot, but already almost okay. So let's continue this this speed, this altitude, this direction, and we'll see whether something will appear. There are just some small farms all the way on the coast, but not... Oh, wait a moment. That's it. That's it. And there's an airfield just behind these radar poles. That's amazing. So I'm gonna try to destroy this radar station. I don't know what is the what's the amount of bullets which you need to fire into it in order to destroy it. We'll see. And there's a building. Maybe that's the ops building for this radar. I don't know. Okay, let's open the fire already. It's flying through or not? No, it's being destroyed. Perfect. So, that was the first radar turret or pole. I just do not want to fly over the airfield in the distance. It's not very healthy for me to be there. Okay. Next. Engines are cooled perfectly, and there was something above me. Okay, that's my wingman. Oh, my guns are off. I have just the machine guns now. I was hoping to attack another radar station, but maybe this will be just one, and I will be out of ammo. I don't know whether these like machine guns are even somehow efficient against such buildings, such ground targets. I was too close. Okay, so even the machine guns are sufficient. It takes more shells to destroy this building, but it's okay. Now I'm gonna focus on that building in the middle. And I would like to attack also some train, but never saw any railway here in the UK. Although the UK is the country of railways. Okay, perfect. So this radar station has been switched off for quite a while. Let's find another one and then I will head home.
Hier ist Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Kugelblitzstaffel, 50 Kilometer. Kurs Ost, Vektor 210. Höhe 5 Kilometer. Ende. Verstanden. Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Vektor 210.
Heading 210 is definitely not the correct course to the Šťukas. It's not a course for me, it's a course or heading for the flight leader of our Messerschmitt flight, so basically it's an invalid information for me. Otherwise they must be somewhere behind me. It's not, I don't know. Maybe I will check my fuel and go to check the area there. We'll see. Oh, another station without any objects around it. I mean, like no airfield, no defenses around it, so will be an easy kill for me. One of my subscribers, Hubert, told me that I should try to destroy these radar stations. Basically, they might be worth some extra points into your career, so we'll see how much points does it take. Too short. He's like eagle above me, watching all my steps. Or an guarding angel for me. That's nice. Have someone still keeping an eye on you. I feel much safer here in the UK, although there is no risk like in this mission for me anymore. Okay, out of ammo. That's it.
Hier ist Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Kugelblitzstaffel, 50 Kilometer. Kurs Ost, Vektor 210. Höhe 5 Kilometer. Ende. Verstanden. Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Vektor 210.
Might be correct, just I was flying at almost 300 knots and they are flying at 120 at maximum, so there might be somewhere there in the canal, like in the middle. I'm gonna fly there and just to look for them. Gonna take heading 200. about 210. But before I do that, I will check my fuel amount. So, where is the liter in the middle? It's the half of the fuel tank, so I'm still okay. I'm gonna fly there. I just wanted to see my wingman. I'm able to see him. Okay, I'm flying south, so I should see some French coast. But before I fly further, I will ask the ground control for the friendly bombers.
Bodenkontrolle. Kugelblitzstaffel, 20 Kilometer. Kurs Ost, Vektor 090. Höhe 5 Kilometer. Ende. Verstanden. Wotan Bodenkontrolle. Vektor 090.
Okay, just 20 kilometers. They are flying already to the east, so let's head towards them. 5 kilometers, so basically means like 15,000 knots, something like that. Not knots, feet. And they are pretty slow, I'm sure about it, so I might be able to catch them without any problems. Oh, I see them already. Okay, there they are. Looks like I see just the Stukas. There are no fighters around them. It's like 6 Stukas only from 12 in the beginning. That's interesting.